Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Max. So right here I am currently building, as you can see, I'm building medieval castle house on a 30 by 20 lot in the Sims 4 Realm of Magic world that comes with that pack. And I use mostly, like, for the exterior, the new stuff that came out with the castle estate pack. So I'm just watching myself build this. I built it. Uh, I recorded it and I sped it up by six times. I'm stressing what I was actually doing in real time. So this video is like 40 minutes long, so it took me quite a while to build it. I didn't check the time. I was just building, recording myself building it. Um, so it did eventually crash once I got, like, you will see the part where it crashes. So I have to reload and um, fix up the last few things. So not always rely on the Sims 4 sometimes. It does crash quite a bit, especially if you are doing a lot of and trying to build these kind of builds with a lot of stuff inside and lots of details. It runs up your computer. Good, I got a PC tower, so it's a little bit easier. So right now I'm kind of building the roof. I've already made the shape of the castle itself. Um, it is going to change a tiny bit throughout when I add details to the outside. You'll see that soon. Also, for sure I'm gonna add something. Oh yeah, that's where I add these. Yeah, that's where I start adding details because first it didn't really make sense, so I kind of fixed it up so it does. There you go. Now we got some nice towers. I got excited and I put that first. But then I had troubles here, but I figured it out after a bit. You see? You put a platform on, then you lower the platform. Well, you can also fence first, but I noticed it wouldn't line up pretty well for the phrases. So I had to lower the platform, which I'm going to do in a moment. There. It blends in nicely. I do remove a bunch of these phrases because they kind of get in the way of the windows. So yeah, I don't know why I was spending that. This is the first time I figured out you can customize columns. Like, actually, I've been playing this game since 2014. Yeah, can you believe it? Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm building the outside, um, shaping up to be more like a castle. Actually, I was inspired by, I don't know what's this, but I've seen this castle in a movie. I don't know, it was like a kid's movie. But the reason why, like the part where it's rounded, that is what I was inspired by. I was remembering this castle when I was growing up, and I think it was, I, I want to say The Last Unicorn, like movie. I don't know when that came out, but it was rounded walls castle. It was really cool, and a little bit from Little Mermaid Castle as well. So, and I wanted also so to do the other type, the hexagon shape one towers as well. So I sort of built it on a bigger lot because I realized that I didn't have places for the servants, for the king and queen who lived there, more than one bedroom. This becomes a one bedroom home. Um, so in order to make this like a big medieval castle, maybe I would have placed it on a bigger lot and maybe added on to the castle as like like normal castles were built. You would see like even houses. You would see like the base house and then an addition because they needed to add space. So that's basically the start of for like one royal couple that doesn't have any children yet. They just got married. They just built this castle because they got married. So that's yeah. So um removing the interior walls because it was intercepting with the window replacements. And I kind of wanted to place the windows first because I knew I would have difficulties with the rounded walls. Because, like, if you play The Sims 4 since the rounded walls update, which was like a few years ago, I don't know, I lost track of time. I always do. Um, Windows don't really go on there. There's some who do, but not all. And the windows from this pack, the big ones, do not go on there except for one section. But otherwise, none of them fit there. So, except for also the tiny ones. The tiny ones you can put there and it works. Yeah. Building the, yeah, I really mostly built the two bottom floors first by the outside, and then I went up to the two other ones. There's a total of 3 floors about the same size, getting smaller all the time, and a 4th floor, which is basically just tower space. You could put whatever you want in there. I don't have anything there. I don't know what normally would be put in a tower like that, except for like a prisoner. Like, yeah, I kind of like that idea, but I eventually, with the windows, what I'm currently doing is kind of like having the windows go up slightly, but it wasn't really working with the rounded walls for some reason. I do later do that with the hexagon towers, and then that works out fine. I thought of doing which is full windows, and I kind of like the look of it, but I was like, it's too curtsy, and what if this is like a bedroom, which it did not become a bedroom. It became a kitchen. I put a kitchen in that rounded piece. It's not perfect, but it kind of looks to what they could have in that time, like counter space, a sink, and, well, if they had a sink, and a little table for the people who work in the kitchen so they can eat or place stuff on it as well. But, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with the windows there. Oh, looks like I fixed the windows already. Huh, I think I might have crashed at this point already. Yeah, I think I did. Or I'm going to soon. Hmm. Either way, it happened at around this part, and then something changes because I didn't notice for like 5 minutes that I wasn't recording because it stopped. So yeah, I cannot always rely on the computer. I'm like making sure it works. When I stream, I have to like keep Twitch open as if I'm myself a viewer, so it kind of gets confusing because I don't exactly have that amount of viewers. One of them is just me checking it for install. So yeah. Oh, now it's the 3rd floor, so that circle room right, half circle under that big um, roof piece will be the king and queen's chamber, like the drink. Don't have the best furniture for that because Sim 4. I didn't feel like downloading custom content for this yet. I might do it myself if I want to do. I was thinking of maybe doing a medieval let's play, starting in like with this couple. I already made them in game just in case, so it's ready to go. But I might just do it on myself, by myself if I feel like it. But yeah, you'll see them when we tour the house right after. We'll go for a quick tour. You'll meet the king and queen who just moved in to this wonderful castle, the tiny castle. I might have maybe change the location of the castle to a bigger lot so we can grow if I do something. So I was just building it here. I didn't know what I wanted to build. At first I wanted to do a tiny like fairy castle. I knew I wanted to make it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a princess. I wanted to feel like I'm princessing or something. Everybody wants a princess moment when they see cows. Yeah. So now I'm building the moat at the back. It's not really perfect because I don't really normally use the tools. You can see I'm just shit at this. But I don't normally use them. But I was testing it out, and it kind of looked cool with how the foundation goes into the water and it's rounded. Like, looks like it's built like they built it in the water, or they tried to build a moat and they didn't really finish it. So yeah, moat and a fountain because felt like it. I didn't know what to put in the front to like make it seem more like a manor or a house or a castle, tiny castle instead of a big one. So, and it already looked at the front kind of like front parking lot. Like you could easily park like what would you use in that time? A horse and buggy, horse and carriage, or coach. I don't know what you guys call it. I I've never been in one. I know about horses. I know you can ride horses. Not in Dixie Blonde. It's just maybe, but besides the point. Yeah, it could be basically like a tiny castle, like mansion. You could make it that, or make it like a wedding venue. I would imagine someone using it as a wedding venue. Imagine that, because on the inside, like, yeah, it will make sense. Well, when I start putting stuff in, yeah, yeah. I think I noticed I'm not that good at building clearly because I'm gonna struggle with these round walls, and I struggle with everything, especially the stairs. Sometimes, oh yeah, they're too big. But I'll figure something out for them. See, this actually works out pretty well. Yeah. So yeah, we're starting with the inside, placing in the stairs. I usually go bare, like do the outside. Um, basically all of it but the outside, and then if I want to add more I could, but I'll try to make it so if I ever want, so I know the outside is done, so yeah, then continue to do the inside. I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought during that. I forget things when I'm talking. Okay. Oh. hmm I just went with the default colors. I don't know why. I should have gone with some dirty, some clean. But if this was a freshly built castle in that medieval time, right? Right? Hear me out. It wouldn't be that dirty. It would basically be perfect, more perfect than this. But this is like the regular default swatch. Now I'm trying to pick a throne chair for the king and queen. First I wanted just one, but then I decided, both. Could use this as a wedding venue. The wedding couple could sit there during the first dance, the dances. They don't want to dance with the people who are dancing in the other little space. Yeah, I go through a lot of chandelier, but I fall on this one because it says medieval. I am so cliche. And then I don't know why I added so many lights, pictures. I do adjust it so it's not so bad, But yeah, now I'm going upstairs. No, that one was easy. Easy peasy. You know, I only needed to put 2 in there. And I did that, because you don't want people falling. Never know when the king and queen could be like slightly drunk and go over the railing. Well, if there is no railing, over the side. We don't want that. We must do everything to protect the king and queen. So I think I'm starting on actually furnishing the place. And I really thought about these vampire pack couches because it's a fainting couch. So I thought, oh, that would go well in like the dance area. So if they do start to feel faint while they're dancing, we could just lay on the couch. And since this is a medieval castle, I didn't think they needed many bathrooms because back then they didn't really have that. Oh, my game crashed. Yeah, my game crashed. I just noticed. Okay. Yeah, so I only have one bathroom. And those time it would be a chamber pot, and I noticed that it was there the whole time, that I could have put that there, but I decided to put a toilet because it looks better, to be honest. It looked decent. It looked like it belonged there somehow. If it was like a venue location instead of just actually a medieval castle. So, slight adjustment to it. It's a medieval castle from medieval time, but with modern aspects, as if it was a venue for like Renaissance or weddings. I I've always dreamt of having my own wedding, like entire thing in a castle. I was ever going to be rich, or ever going to be. Um, I would do it at a castle. So yeah, now I'm building stairs. So we're building the kitchen first, I think. Yeah. And then I got distracted with something, and I don't actually do the kitchen. Yeah, the lights. Yeah, this was tricky because of the round walls. See, then I just gave up eventually. It was like 20 minutes of my time, weird time possibly. I went back downstairs and I was like, yeah, we need bookcases. So I just decided to put these. They look kind of modern, but they don't affect the window as much as like another one would. So it would kind of make sense, maybe. I don't know. Like if they can make the chandeliers, they can make bookcases look like that, right? And then I made that for the king and queen or bride and groom. I don't know what you want to use this for. Destroy it, burn it to the ground, do what you want with it. It will be on the gallery. Um, I'll show you where it is in the gallery so you can look it up. It will be under my gamer tag. Is that no my origin ID? So you'll see that when we go in the game and check it out. And we're building the little kitchen. And then I remembered I needed that. Well, just for safety. Modern features to modern place. Oh no. It was all over the place. I made it functional for multiple things. See that table I was talking about? But I tried to make it like if they had get like the old one or something, an old one might be a little bit rickety, so or shaky. The way like it moves a lot, so I try to put like maids' quarters here or like quarters for the staff for the castle. But I decided, hey, let's just put another bathroom. And I don't know, it didn't feel like, well, you can make this into a bedroom if you like. It's got a fancy door to it, could maybe make this into like a nursery for like a prince or a princess, like a baby, infant, or a toddler, because they didn't leave much room back. And then customize, get themselves a bigger bed. Yeah, I don't understand. Or make them in its quarters if you like. I don't know. Maybe gave you a devious idea. hmm Yeah, making the grand dining hall. And I put those fancy chairs on both sides to look nice, but also sometimes they have meetings here with other kings and queens from different kingdoms. So to be like fair and respectful to that other king and queen, they can sit in the fancy chairs as well, just like the king and queen of this. I don't know. Then I tried to put something here because it felt bare. I didn't want to put another couch because there was plenty downstairs. So I just put random expensive things here. I didn't fill it completely. I know there's a lot of details that's gonna change when I play it with it myself, or if you guys play with it, you can change it. I don't know why I added that. I just wanted a pop of color that's different than the brown and the beige tones. Yeah. Then put paintings here. I noticed that as well with those paintings, they now have different orientation couples and those kind of fancy paintings, so that's nice. Um, Good that Sims 4 is including everybody now, and that they do that. So if you feel like changing it, you can. Just let it, there's no it's there. That in those paintings you can get like couples. And I knew something was wrong, and then the rug got stuck because of the round walls, obviously, so I decided to fix the mm, it works out in the end. Looks decent. Looks like a nice meeting room slash dining room for like fancy, and then another faint couch just in case. Never know, someone could have choked on something and they feel faint because they lost a lot of breath, so they can lay down and relax or sit on a comfy chair. Now up here is the private apartment to the king and queen's chambers. So the first entrance is like little coffee waiting area. Uh, they can have like social stuff in there with like their duchess friends, princes and kings from other like private conversations. And I'm getting started with the bedroom. At first I wanted to go for a dark theme, but I later go for like a light golden light. They are starting to change already because of that dresser. And I put the trunks there, and then the room was kind of weird, so I decided to just make it all the same colorish. Looks nice. And then I was like, there's no bathroom. Where can I put a bathroom? It's like, oh wait, medieval castle usually have like a bathroom closet with a toilet inside. So that's what I did. I added a little closet with a toilet inside. Yeah. So that's a toilet. And then in their bedroom they would have the tub in the same room as well. I got that fancy tub right there. Got the gold. I knew I should have added curtains in some of these rooms. I don't know why. But I feel like they wouldn't have curtains really unless if it's like in private quarters. If they were low to the ground where people can go see it. They're on the third fucking floor. Who can be peeping in there? So yeah. Then I built a ladder up to the towers. Never know when the guards will have to go up there. Yeah, you never know. So there's that. And then I had like, eventually I add doors to each tower, so yeah, so if they need to, they can go there. Then I changed one door to this. Now, my personal game, I did change the room I'm working on right now, the one in the back. And I'm naming the castle Only Castle. And that's built. Now we're gonna go in game and show you where to get it. See you there. Hello, welcome back. Hope you guys had a quick little break. I wonder if there was an ad. Is there an ad? Sorry, I didn't know it would be there. I don't know how this works. Time. So right now we're at the castle. I'm here with King Magnus IV. I don't know. I came up with that name. Popped in my head when I was creating him and created. He's quite handsome. And his spellcaster with wife, Queen Luna's. I'm not that creative. But yeah. So they live in this castle here. That I made. So this castle is a little tricky with the cameras. But yeah, so there's the wall. And these are special effects down here in the pond, so there's that smoke, whatever, I don't know what to call it. These are like effects. Fish, stuff in the water, and then swans. Do that. So yeah, that's the outside of the castle. I built it on this lot here in Glimmerbrook? I'm not sure. But this is the castle from the outside, like it showed in the video while building this thing. Now let's go in to the front door. That is the front door. There's only one door into the castle, so if there's a fire hazard and there's a fire at this door, you're fucked. One more floor. There we go. So if we were invited to like a ball or something, I don't know. This is the like throne room. This could become like a dining reception area for like wedding. I don't know. This is surrounded with. So there's two arches into this room. There's a wild fox that got into. There's wild foxes. That's great. Yeah. I don't know why I did that, but kind of cute to see a little fox. So you go into here. Either arch works. So there's a little bookcase. So these are the fainting couches and like talking couches for downstairs. Here's our king and queen. They're currently talking to each other. Downloaded custom content for them, like her gown and his outfit. Yeah, this is the dance room, basically the ballroom or the grand ballroom. So going upstairs, if I can do that. Nah. Alright, going. So this, you'll be walking through the stairs, coming up here, either one. do and turn to see the grand dining room where the butler is currently sitting on reading a book. And there's another butler. That's just random stuff. Random stuff. Never could have enough liquor in a castle, right? That's the big long table. Butler. And here is the kitchen. Kitchen is not being used right now, so and there's wine racks, completely empty because no one made wine or haven't gotten any. Hard to get the because this is a round wall. This kind of icebox fridge, like they have at the Goff's house, and realm of magic counter. And I'm pretty sure these are, I don't know, the light's making it weird. Some sage that's being dried. And there's a bathroom here. That's a bathroom. I don't know why that's glitching. That's weird. There's another bathroom down here. That's right off. Alright, and now we make our way to the final floor where you come up just like the other floors. And you walk into this room with couches and a table. So this will be like the chatting area to the kings and queens like chambers, or like their apartment area in the so this is their living area where they would be chatting or talking, having some tea or some meetings with some people. So yeah. Couch. Over here is a balcony to address like down there. So that basically the front's over. So like get a oh sorry, that was my phone. Nothing but just waking up in the middle of the night. What you want? Someone knocking at your front door. What you want? Just waking up. Okay, I'm gonna go. So back in here into, well, this is not a room. Out here to the port balcony area, where it also, oh, this one looks out to like the mountains and all that beautiful view, and to oh, you can't see from there, but this is the portal to go to the realm of magic. So, yeah, this is there. And this is the kings and the queen's chamber, their bedroom. Go in. Got their fantastic royal bed. You see it? I'm pleasantly surprised. Like this part right here, basically flush against that round wall. Looks like they hung it there. It's not really even with the room windows, but yeah. Then you've got the bathtub in here by the window. A little vanity for the queen to get ready. Trunk. Somehow back then they didn't really have like a wardrobe. They had mostly trunks with a few clothes inside, and then you will bring that wherever they go. And then most of their clothes were custom made, and they either wore once or a few times. That's what I learned about history. I'm not sure if it was 100% right, but that's what I heard. And I studied a bit of history in college, mostly architecture, and like Greek, and some architecture. And here's the closet toilet. And this tiny room. So yeah, that is so right there, and then there's a little ladder that goes up into this big tower where I put the butler's bed. I assigned it to the butler because they told me I had to. I've never had a butler in this game. The butlers have been available in this game years, and I've never used a butler, so I never had to assign a bed for one. So at least try to get him something comfy. I think this one was one of the more expensive single beds. And this is the roof. There's doors into each tower. You can do what you want in these towers. Let's just hope it's nothing evil or malicious or devious. If you do that, that's your thing. I might do that for luck. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Could you imagine like a medieval let's play in The Sims 4? You have some do by rolling the dice to see their face. So I do that with my D&D dice, because I do have D&D dice I can use. And each roll means something different. Then you can have people die of a sickness, or die of this, or something happening, or betrayal, or something. You can lock up Sims in those towers. I don't know, I'm just thinking, kind of like I'm kind of in that era right now, Renaissance and medieval era, going through that. Oh, yeah, I've recently just watched The Tudors, The White Queen, and I'm trying to watch The White Princess. So I love movies. So when I heard the Castle Pack was coming out, like 2 days came out, I was like, yes, I need them. I'm probably gonna make more because I love castles. I really do. I think the reason why is because I grew up watching like princess movies and princess castle stuff and loving it, and like I was growing up, my dad when I was little made me feel like one sometimes, even though we weren't rich. We were complete opposite of rich. We were very, very broke. So, and he still made me very, and my family members as well. Like my aunt, they sometimes do that. So, and yeah, and then I grew up and I watched more princess movies that I like. And, yeah, Princess Bride and the bunch of Romeo and Juliet. Right on. Alright. That's enough for today. Guys, feel human beings out there. So yeah, this is my medieval castle build. I built it recently. Please, if you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe if you like to.